പാർക്കിലാണുള്ളത്. ജെൻഡർ പാർക്ക് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സ്ത്രീകളുടെ ക്ഷേമത്തിനും ലിംഗനീതി, അതായത് ജെൻഡർ ഇക്വാലിറ്റിക്കും വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഏഷ്യയിൽ തന്നെ, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ ആദ്യത്തെ ജെൻഡർ പാർക്കാണ്. ശൈലജ ടീച്ചറുടെ കൂടുതൽ ഒരു സെൽഫി മിസ്സായി.
Thank you. Those are the next questions on the floor.
Other half insecure, and we have had employees who had to leave the Thank you so much, Irfan, and thank you for having me and the organization on board. So what we do is we work with creativity and art, visual arts.
Go.
ഇന്നത്തെ സെക്ഷൻ്റെ ഫുഡാണ്. സമൂസ, കുറേ സംഭവങ്ങൾ.
And to hear your concluding remarks for this session. Over to you. I don't know who's managing this from the state government of Kerala, but we have a control room. I know that she's in the room because I just got a WhatsApp message, so maybe we're just about a minute from seeing her and hearing from her.
Yes, sir.
Nishta?
Hello.
Nishta is on stage, yes.
Can you hear me? Yes, I think you can hear me. Hello.
1 minute? Okay.
Hello. Hello,
Yes,
Madam Nishida.
What a pleasure to see you. I think she's on mute, if I may.
Yes, muted here, you know. Please unmute that mic here.
Ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am.
Now it's okay?
It's perfect. You look wonderful.
Okay, Nishida. Yes, I want to express my thanks to Madam Nishida for conducting such a fruitful discussion. And I was very much pleased to see Mr. Challa Srinivasulu Shetty, who is participating here, discussing and finding solution for a crucial problem. And also, how to improve their life with the traditional knowledge, how to utilize that traditional knowledge in the competitive society. That is the most important thing in other part. and we should have to find out solution for all these things. Now the Kerala government, our department is Women and Children department is seeking solution for this kind of issues. We are discussing about social business, that is a new thing, but it is not a new thing, but we are to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mishta, for chairing the session and all the other panelists for joining us. And a special thanks to our Honorable Minister, Srimati K.K. Shailija Teacher, for those concluding remarks emphasizing the need for public-private partnership. Thank you. With that, we come to the end of the plenary sessions on day 2 at ICG 2021. We are now moving towards our 3 parallel sessions happening at Hall 1, Hall 2 and Hall 3 downstairs, as I had mentioned earlier. I'll give you a quick glance of what's happening in Hall 1, engendering social change, harmonizing social gains with profit. Oh, is that TV? I'll just say there is tea.
എല്ലാവർക്കും വേണ്ടി ഞാനും ഷാനും കൂടെ ഒരു പിടി പിടിക്കാൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഭക്ഷണം തരൂല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് ആൾക്കാർക്കുള്ളത് ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളിതാ ഇന്നലെ തരാത്തിന് 2 എണ്ണം 3 എണ്ണം ഇന്ന് എന്തൊക്കെയുള്ളതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. ദിസ് ഈസ് പ്രോൺസ്, കണ്ടോ, വലിയ പ്രോൺസ് കണ്ടോ. പിന്നെ ഇത് കല്ലുമ്മ അല്ല കടുക്ക അല്ലേ, എന്നാലും ഇത് കൂന്തൽ, ഇത് കോളിഫ്ലവർ, ഇത് കാട. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സൂപ്പ് എടുക്കാൻ മറന്നുപോയി. ഇന്നലെ നമ്മളെ കേറ്റാത്തത് കൊണ്ട് അതിനുള്ളതും കൂടി ഇതാ രണ്ടാമത്തെ. ഷാൻ, എന്താ നിന്റെ അഭിപ്രായം? ഇത് എന്ത് സൂപ്പാ, നല്ല കറി. ഇതൊക്കെ എന്തൊക്കെയോ സംഭവങ്ങളുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. എന്തൊക്കെയാണ് ഇതിലുള്ളത്?
It becomes a sustainable option for people who are involved in the business of fashion. So, Kuku, you deal with the human and humane.
While we were talking, like so Sukhet was saying, the jacket he made, he would like it to go to his daughter. That is again kind of sustainability is one way you can look at it. It can be an iron piece, but that means it is very expensive. But then sustainability doesn't need to be that, but you can in the middle way also. But when I talk about the humane side or human side, of course, the people working in the handloom industry, we go in there. How to get it across is we have to give the price that they deserve. Then that means the price we sell will go high. We can't, the cheap labor or anything, that won't work. Because sustaining people only will sustain everything that you want. That is a heritage. You need the people to be there to do what, like he said, the craft has to survive. It's both sides of the coin. People are needed, at the same time craft is needed. To sustain the craft, you need the people. How to sustain them? Understand their needs and all the facilities, and then keep it going. Whenever we say about handloom, it's seen as a, cheaper, side of it. It's available and why and what and all that. So, handloom, respect it, understand it. People spending time, money, and energy on it, and embrace it. It is a part of you. I think the education of it has to start from schools. Very detailed education about all this heritage and all that. Then every brand which works on the sustainable attitude and look how they go on for the business, that has to be dealt with that way.
I think it has to start from the very lower side, and with the kids, it has to go. It's a long way. It's not like tomorrow or in 1 year's thing. It's a long way. We have to. But I think in Kerala, when you look at the sustainability with the weavers, the Kerala government has done a different way of making it as weaver society. Make sure that weavers are taken care. There is a different aspect to it, but it's not the same everywhere I've seen. So I think people have to be looked at. Then the craft is something that me and Sukesh might not go together, but it is the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, so what is the biggest issue that as a producer in fashion that you face today in making sustainability, being environment friendly and all that, part of your business plan? What is the biggest problem that you face? Sukesh,
I agree with the Cuckoo on the education aspect of things. I think things need to start early and things need to be looked at very holistically. I think what at least India is struggling at the moment. I'm going to focus mostly on India. I think you can kind of compare it to the rest of the world as well, because I think similar things are happening in the world. But I know about where I am, so I'm going to stick to talking about India. I give this example over and over again. A loser, and I was happy being a loser because I used to get to watch a lot of television at home. But it was a good journey, and I think that's where it needs to begin. That is where all these things now. And the thing she was talking about disagreeing. I don't have a disagreement in being humane to people. We can't think that people are not important. But I think what actually happens is we are too focused on poverty of the people, and we completely lose the focus of how to eradicate that poverty. And that poverty can be eradicated by not focusing on the poverty, but by focusing on the things that will eradicate the poverty. And that is why I said that I am more focused on, Matilde is...
Panelists on stage, starting with Alan Alexander Kalikal. Really, a fascinating discussion here where we agree to disagree with each other. That's Cuckoo Parameswaran, and finally Sukesh Dev. Can we have a picture of all of you together with our two ladies on the screen as well? Sunisa? Yeah, just stand so that Mitchell and Nina are visible as well. Apologies to all of you who didn't get a chance to ask the question. We really are running short of time.
You're covering the speakers.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Make sure Nina and Matilda are seen.
Can you see them now? Can we see them? Yeah.
Oh, so gracious. Thank you.
That how to reduce the barriers for social business, that is the most important thing, breaking the barriers. And also what mode of collaboration we can have on this issue, and we should have it to frame a policy. When we frame a policy, we should have to mention the collaboration method, how much we can go, how extent we can go on that. And Meera Velayan ji pointed out the issues of Keralites and the culture of Kerala and the society.
Will be developed into a Southeast Asian hub to a convergence center for all the gender-related activities.
Opportunity to press the refresh button on every single ingredient. And I think if the gender part can engender that by starting not only dialogues but training programs on how that refresh button can actually save us from the kind of calamity.
ലോകത്തെങ്ങും ഏറ്റവും അധികം ചർച്ച ചെയ്യപ്പെടുന്ന ഈ ജെൻഡർ ഡിസ്ക്രിമിനേഷൻ, ലിംഗപരമായ അസമത്വം നിലനിൽക്കുന്ന ഈ ലോകത്ത് സ്ത്രീയാണ് എന്നുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു വിവേചനം ഒരു മേഖലയിലും പാടില്ല. അത് ചർച്ച ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു മേഖലയായിരിക്കുന്നത്, പഠിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മേഖലയായിരിക്കും.
To our state governments to follow this type of practices and to implement in their state, so that this kind of collaboration can be happening.
The goals of the conference for a just and equal society are very dear to my heart, and I think it's addressing the most important issues of our time, and it's connecting the issue of environmental sustainability along with justice and equality. The fact that the government is so open to listening to ideas, bringing together everybody on this platform to create policies further which will help in gender equality and people working in that direction. I think it's an amazing platform to be on.
Event actually captures how, as the world progresses, how gender equality can be brought into, especially into the entrepreneurship space.
ജെൻഡർ ഇഷ്യൂവിനെ കുറിച്ച് എവിടെ നിന്നെങ്കിലും സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പം അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ഇവിടെ സംസാരിച്ച കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വളരെ എൻലൈറ്റനിങ് ആയിരുന്നു.
Talk about nationality and gender and entrepreneurship and equality, justice, variety level of program going on.
ജെൻഡർ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കോൺസെപ്റ്റിനെ തന്നെ കുറച്ചുകൂടി മനസ്സിലാക്കി പബ്ലിക്കിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുന്നതിന് ഈ ഒരു സംവിധാനം വഴി സാധിക്കുന്നതാണ് മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്.
ട്രേഡ് സെന്ററാണ്. നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് തൊഴിലും വരുമാനവും അവരുടെ സംരംഭങ്ങൾ ഒക്കെ അതിൻ്റെ സാധ്യതകളുണ്ട്. ഭയങ്കര ക്രിയേറ്റീവ് പേഴ്സൺസ് ഉണ്ട് ഇതിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ. അവർക്ക് എല്ലാ സൗകര്യങ്ങളും കൊടുക്കുകയാണ്, വരാനും താമസിക്കാനും അവരുടെ ക്രിയേറ്റിവിറ്റിക്ക് ഉള്ള പുതിയ ആശയങ്ങൾ ആരംഭിക്കാനും.